Back to Dynasty Football Live. Today we're going to do a top 10 rookie running back rankings. Post draft, got their landing spots, we're ready to go. Hopefully these top 10 help you guys decipher who you want to reach for, who you may want to rank ahead or behind, however you want to do it. Listen to us. We know what we're doing. We're trying to bring you the best running backs you can find here in your obviously dynasty drafts. With that being said, as always, I'm Byron. This is my co-host Manny, and I'm gonna let Manny take it away with our number one running back.
All right. I'm not really sure why Bijan is here listed under Jahmyr Gibbs, but I'm going to go with Bijan Robinson. I think he's the unquestioned number one. And as you can see, we're using this little mock draft situation to do our ranking, so don't worry about the receivers here you see here. But for me, number one running back is Bijan Robinson. I think Atlanta's going to run the ball very well with him. Hopefully they'll be very smart too, not to give him too much and let him, not run him down or, run him to the ground like the Cowboys kind of did with Zeke. So for me, Bijan number one, rookie running back.
Awesome. Like it. As always, he is the consensus number one running back. Our second ranked running back is pretty easy right here with the 1 and the 2. I'm going Detroit Lions, new stud, Jahmyr Gibbs out of Alabama. Love the versatility he brings. He's going to be the same thing as DeAndre Swift, or not, not the same thing. Hopefully he's better. They shipped Swift off for a reason. So I think Swift had a lot of concerns on, lack of, if you watched last year's Detroit Lions episodes for the, what's that show called, man?
Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks.
Yeah, Hard Knocks. I got the feeling that Deuce Staley just couldn't get, I couldn't get Swift woken up for, he just, for some reason he wasn't giving it his all, and you saw that on the football field with Williams scoring all the touchdowns. So maybe some character issues there with Swift. Who knows what's going on? But I like Gibbs here.
Yeah. All right. This might be a little controversial, and maybe you don't agree with this pick. I mean, he's definitely not a first round in rookie mock drafts. But I think for me, what you saw from him in college, I think the landing spot kind of, for lack of a better word, sucks. But I think Zach at Charbonnet is still the number 3 in my eyes as far as running backs go. Seattle loves to run the ball. Maybe it'll be sort of a share the load type of situation and not really, sort of a, Kenneth Walker running the show and then Charbonnet kind of getting action here and there. So for me, the number 3 guy, even though he doesn't have a great landing spot with them getting Kenneth Walker last year and the way Kenneth Walker performed, Charbonnet is the guy for me at number 3.
Like it. All right, man. I'm going here with our number 4 ranked running back. For me, it changed. I'm gonna make this may be a surprise too. I see this guy coming in and doing work with the Tennessee Titans. I like Tajay Spears here. I'm gonna take him. It could have went Devin Achane. I think Devin Achane swallowed up right now on the depth chart, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot less competition for Spears to come in. I know they have Haskins, but I think Spears could be right there behind Henry after week 1. So, we'll see what happens. I like the talent. I like him coming in and working his way to the number 2 spot there pretty quick.
Yeah, and I think draft capital matters, and he wasn't obviously this highly picked as Jahmyr Gibbs or Robinson, but I think he was drafted higher than people thought he would be. Definitely, Henry had injury season. You don't know how he's going to bounce back. I think Spears is one of the most talented running backs in this draft for sure, regardless of what school he went to. So yeah, I like this pick. It's definitely, for me at least, it's not controversial. This one may surprise some people though, possibly. I'm gonna go Roshan Johnson, the Chicago Bears. I think for me, the you know the position here, running back for the Bears, is not really quite solidified. Obviously, Montgomery was the starter; he's no longer there. Um, they do have Herbert, but he was kind of injured a little bit last year. They clearly, I think Roshan has a sort of a chance to take over that running back position. To be honest, I think he didn't get a lot of opportunities at Texas. Obviously, they had Bijan there, so no running back was going to get a lot of opportunities there. But I think when he did, he showed a lot, and I think he ran a lot faster than we thought too. I think he showed his speed, even though he's not a burner like Gibbs. I think he showed off that he has a little bit more speed than we thought. So I don't know if you agree. I know you like Texas, but so maybe you do agree with this. But I think Roshan here at the fifth running back is what I think where I think he belongs.
Yeah, I agree. I think that that running back room is wide open. I think they're going to let those guys compete. Obviously, I think in my opinion, Herbert looked really, really good last year. So did Foreman. So those guys, it's going to be a battle. So either way, I feel like Roshan can come in and might steal the show, man. For
Yeah.
me, I'm going to move along here to the 1-6 or our sixth ranked running back. However, it's going to be easy for me here, and it's Devin Achane. Mostert, he is what he is. He is injury prone. Devin Achane's got wheels. He's got moves. He is a great running back. A little congested there with the Dolphins, but I like the landing spot. I do think they did need some fresh legs in there in that running back room, so I like a change here.
Okay. I think for me next, it's gonna be Kendra Miller. Um, you know, I'm still a little confused about what's gonna happen with Alvin Kamara. I don't know if a suspension's coming. I don't know if he's gonna be the same Kamara that was not last year. Obviously, last year he kind of struggled, but maybe like 2 years ago. I don't know what version of Kamara we're gonna get. There is a little bit of draft capital here. So I think Kendra Miller's good in this spot.
Oh yeah, great pick. Um, he was a beast at TCU, man. I like this guy a lot. Kind of hoping he comes down there to me at the 26th overall spot in the real draft, But anyways, let's move along here on the 8th ranked running back for me, guys. This may be a little bit of surprise, but if you look at the depth chart for me, this dude's already number 2 on there. Zach Evans, dude, went to the Rams. Right there behind Cam Akers. They really needed another back to come in there and help out Cam Akers because I feel like he can't last the season. He is a talented running back, but Zach Evans, perfect 1-2 punch with Cam Akers. In my opinion, he's going to come in and automatically be the number 2 guy in that rotation. So I like Zach Evans.
All right. Cool. All right. I think for me, the next guy is going to be Tank Bigsby. I think what we saw from him out of Auburn, I think he kind of underwhelmed a little bit last year. I think everyone was expecting him to be in that conversation of being a top 3 running backs in this draft class, and he didn't quite live up to the expectations. But in his defense, neither did Auburn. So maybe it wasn't just him, but I think the talent is there. I mean, I think if people were thinking of him as the top 3 running backs in the in the class at one point, or even maybe the first. I mean, no, not the first, the second, maybe. But yeah, I think Tank Bixby for me here at number 9. I think he'll get a lot of maybe not a lot of carries, but I think with the size that ETN has, they can't run him the way that they tried to last year. I don't think he's going to hold up. I think Tank Bixby obviously is bigger. I think they split the carries, use ETN in the passing game and obviously the running game too. But a little bit split there. But I think Tank Bixby here is number 2, in my opinion, here right now.
Awesome. Yeah, Tank Bigsby. Man, you were right, man. He was up there at the beginning of the year in consideration as a top 3 running back.
And Zach Evans too. I think everyone was expecting. I mean, cut you off, but yeah, Zach Evans too. They were, he was better or the top 2 high school running backs coming out of high school with Bijan, and obviously he fell off after kind of an uneven season with Ole Miss. So I think he kind of took a gamble here, and I think if he looks back on it, I would bet that he would probably want to stay at TCU. The way that's their season was, but yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No worries, man. Hey guys, and with our last ranked running back here in our top 10, I'm taking Chase Brown. Landed with the Bengals. They shipped off Piron. This guy's gonna back up Mixon, and probably one of the best offenses that you could be a part of in the entire NFL. I would rank him right there behind Mixon. Easily coming in. Chase Brown's got the moves, the agility with this guy, and the footwork is off the charts. Love what I saw with this guy. So, without a doubt, this guy could even rise above some of these in front of him. I like Chase Brown a lot. So, with that being said, guys, that's our top 10 post-draft top 10 rookie running back rankings. Coming to you live here with Dynasty Football Live. As always, like and subscribe. Manny, you got anything else for us?
Yeah, man, I really like Chase Brown. I think one of the things that's kind of surprising to me, sort of as a conclusion to our rankings here, is where Chase Brown and Zach Evans went in the draft. For me, they were going to be picked a lot higher than they did. Especially Chase Brown. The season that he put last year was very, very impressive. Zach Evans, not so much, but I think his talent, I thought, was going to kind of override some of the questions that teams had. He ended up going in the 6th round. That's kind of the thing. One of the things that kind of maybe hurts them a little bit, the draft capital, as far as even if he kind of blows up. A lot of times, they draft someone in the 4th round to 7th round as a running back, they'll get a replacement, just like it happened with Carter and Breece Hall, and just how it happened with Algier and Bijan. So we'll see if the draft capital continues to matter or not. But yeah, I like our top 10.
Absolutely, guys. As always, Dynasty Football out.